Good morning, Susie Cobden. Yesterday I was speaking with a friend and we came around to the definition of God. Now, I don't know what your definition is, whether you're religious, whether you believe God is a deity that lives outside of us somewhere. But my friend said to her that God is nature and the earth. And she's actually a person who lived in France in the caves for many years. A hippie. She's not a hippie anymore. But I was interested to listen to her and get her understanding. And I agree with her totally. God is in nature and in the earth. But to me, God is in everything. God is the energy that is in all things. Not just the earth, not just nature, not just humans, but in all things. God is consciousness, God is love, and all things are created from consciousness. That means that, even my coffee mug, the chair I'm sitting on, or my car outside is made from consciousness because it's the building block of all things. And when we can acknowledge that, and through oneness, you can't deny it. There's an energy field, even science agrees, science calls it the 0 point field, which is in the space all around us. But it's not just in the space, it penetrates all things. And it flows through humans and animals quite tangibly. And when you learn to feel that energy, you can't deny it. And when used deliberately, although used isn't the right word because used kind of has human connotations to it, but when we are deliberate in our intention, then that God creates the life that we desire. And when we are flowing and in alignment with our higher self, with our energetic being, our inner self, our energy self, then we are flowing with God, as love. Now, no thing or experience has any meaning except the meaning that us humans give it. So nothing is inherently negative. Everything just is. It depends on how we perceive something as to whether we choose to make it negative or positive. So if we can understand that everything's created with God, by consciousness, by love, and there's that energy field all around us, the space is no more empty than, my finger, because we're all the same energy. We're just different densities of that energy, and it's only our physical senses that make things into objects. If you think about the air in the house, now you might have a scented candle going in the bedroom, and you might be cooking onions in the kitchen, and you know that the air in the bedroom is different from the air in the kitchen, but it's still air. And you know that the air in the house, if you've got a heater or an air cooler on, is different to the air outside, but it's still just air. And there's no real difference. You know, we can close the door and say the air in the bedroom is an individual, and the air in the kitchen's an individual. It smells different, it must be different. But it's not. It's all joined. And as soon as you open that door, it all becomes one again. You know, if you open your house up, the air flows through. And we're back. The air in the house is actually the air that's outside. It's the same air. And the thing is, when we open the door to our hearts, to our minds, to our understanding, then we become one with the Spirit, with God, with our own essence, our true essence. So yes, God is a power, an energy, a love, and it is the essence of all that we are. It does create magic. It is in the earth and in nature, but it's in you and I as well. And when we believe that, or even if we can just be open-minded about it and say, well, maybe it is, you know, the door's open just a little crack, and you'll start to get tastes of it, whiffs of it. You'll start to feel that fresh energy coming through. And you're never really disconnected from your spirit energetic self anyway. It's just when you're not in alignment, you can't feel it. You know, you can't feel the wind outside if you've got all the doors and windows closed in the house. So open yourself up and let God flow through, because the more that flows, the more fresh air, the more energy, the more powerful you are. Have a wonderful Sunday. My love to you all. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.